Hello everyone, myself Sanket Vavadia and today I'm going to presentation on the topic Epic Retelling TP Kailasam's The Curse or Karna and Bhasa's Karnabharam. So in this presentation we will discuss the how both the plays the retelling of the Mahabharata in a particular character Karna. This is my academic information. A table of contents we will discuss in the presentation. We begin with introduction of both the plays, then Karna's character, then Kailasam's The Curse or Karna, then Bhasa's Karnabharam. Then we see the how language used in both the plays. Then we see the comparative lens of both the plays, and then conclusion. Let us start with the research question. So my research question is, how do this retelling transform Karna from a warrior figure into humanized tragic hero? And my hypothesis is, the two retelling highlights different dimension of tragedy. Kailasam's emphasizing social injustice and discrimination, while Bhasa underscores the psychology burden of destiny and loyalty. Introduction. The both the plays are a very significant retelling of the Mahabharat in a character Karna. So first we get introduction of the curse of Karna. It is written by T.P. Kailasam and it was written in English and published in 1946 and it is set in a 5 acts and each dramatizing a key episode of Karna's life, like is born with and reject his mother and father. Then he get rejection from society. Then at the end of his Karna's life, he Indra disguised himself and asked for Karna's Kavach Kundal. So each of important events of Karna's life are set in 5 acts. In this play, the Karna described as a tragic hero. So T.P. Kailasam in this play described Karna as a tragic hero. And he used the central theme in this play, the Karna tragic struggle against destiny and caste prejudice. And Karna is a subaltern hero deprived of recognition and rights. And Karnabharam, it is set in a one-act play by Sanskrit playwright Bhasa, and it is rediscovered in the 20th century. And it is set in eve of Kurukshetra war. And in this play, Karna described as a Danvir Karna. In this play, Karna described not just only the tragic hero, but more described as a Danvir. And one another thing is significant described as a dialogue with Shalya and Karna. And Bhasa used the themes of psychology, burden of loyalty, abandonment, and destiny. So in the title itself show the Karna Bharam. So Karna Bharam means some kind of a burden we can see in the Karna's character. So birth and identity. So the Karna's identity, we can see that he is the eldest son of Kunti and the son of God. But he is abandoned at birth and raised by charioteer's family. And his adopted mother is Radha and father is Adhiratha. So he is the Radha, is a mother of, is an adopted mother and father Radha, and his father is Adhiratha. And his quality of Karna, he is known for good archery skill and valor. And he was also considered famous as a Danvir Karna. And one another quality of Karna is loyalty and friendship, and we can see in the both the plays Kars or Karna and Karnabharam. He becomes and loyal to his friend Duryodhan until his death, and his one Hemarsha or tragic force in character Karna. He was blindly loyalty to Duryodhan even in adharma. So let us discuss the Kailasam's The Kars or Karna. So it was written in 1946 and the genre is a tragedy, mythological drama. It is based on Mahabharata story of Karna and set in 5 acts. Themes is fate, curse, loyalty, friendship, social injustice, destiny, free will. Karna in curse or Karna. So in this play, Karna described as a tragic hero rather than a more heroic figure or this kind of thing. So one original quote of this original play, poor Karna. So this line showing the how the Karna described as a tragic hero. This phrase described as a tragic hero, and always society looks down on his as a Sut. It's a low caste. And Parshuram refused to teach him when he finds out Karna's caste. So we see the Karna is a tragic hero, so he gets not education from Parshuram because of his caste, and Draupadi also refused in a Swayamvar because of his caste. And another thing is the friendship and loyalty. So he's a as I or mentioned earlier, he was deep bond with Duryodhan until his death, and Karna considered as a social prejudices and caste discrimination, and he was also unsung hero of Mahabharata. Uh, Karna Karna has not as much as most praised as to be have, so it's also considered as a unsung hero of Mahabharata. And overall, in this play, Karna faces lots of inequality, marginalized, and injustice. The language significance in Kailasam's retelling. So in this play, Kailasam used the emotional dialogue to express Karna's inner struggle. So in this play, Karna faced lots of injustice, inequality, and even lots of struggle uh, uses in this play. And one another phrase used, the poor Karna and our Purna great Anga, creates a poetic and tragic effect of life. And its emphasis on loyalty, courage, and nobility as a tragic traits. And Kailasam highlights the Karna's tragic heroism shaped by society, curses, and destiny. And Kailasam depicts the Karna not just a warrior but a person with emotion, doubt, and dilemmas. So this kind of things we can see in the curse or Karna. So now let us discuss the Bhasa's Karnabharam. So this play set in a one act play, and it focusing on Karna's before Kurukshetra war, and title itself showing the Karna Bhara. So some kind of a burden we can see in the Karnas. Let us discuss the in this play the center of significant dialogue between Karna and Shalya, which reveals the Karna's inner conflict, heroic sacrifice, and acceptance of fate. So when we see the entire original play of Karnabharam, we can see the very significant dialogue conversation between Karna and Shalya. And there are three main characters in this play: Karna, Shalya, and Indra. This play focusing on Karna's inner struggle, and he prepares for battle, carrying the burden of fate, his loyalty, and his curses. Karna in Karnabharam. Uh, in this play, Bhasa described Karna as a Danvir Karna and noble hero, rather than a tragic hero. And the title itself reflects the burden of a fate and duty he carries on. And Karna's silence in the suffering highlights the dignity and tragic greatness we can see in the Karnabhara. And he remains loyal to Duryodhan even when he knows war will bring his death. So still we can see his loyalty to Duryodhan we can see in the Karnabharam. And one another thing is we can see the Shalya's conversation with Karna reveals his inner conflict and acceptance of destiny. Here I put some original dialogue that showing the how Karna's quality. This dialogue come after when Indra disguised himself and come from Karna and ask for his Kavach Kundal. So I first dialogue showing that Karna, I can give it 1,000 of character of the honor Kamboj breed, esteemed by all monarchs, comparable to the horse of the sons, means of royal fortune, endure with excellence quality, swift as the wind, and whose heroic deeds have been seen on the battlefield. So when Indra Indra come to Karna and ask, so that time Karna give that type of એટલે વાત કરે છે કે હું તમને આ કામ્બોજ નામના એવા જાતિના ઘોડા છે એ તમને આવા દાનમાં આપી દઉં. તો પછી કન્વર્ઝેશન વાત કરે છે. અને બીજો એક સિગ્નિફિકન્ટ ડાયલોગ છે જે ટ્રાન્સલેટ કરેલો છે બીજો છે કર્ણા. કર્ણા બોલે છે પછી, my armors was born along with my limbs for the protection of my body, which neither thousand of gods nor demons can pierce. I can gladly give you to along with my earrings. It is pleased to you. So this kind of dialogue, we can see the quality of Karna, how his generosity, how his low. So so showing the Danvir Karna. The language used in both the place. So first we see the curse or Karna. So it is written in English, and in this play, the language and dialogue to highlight the social issues such as caste discrimination in this play, and use of symbolism, repetition, irony, etc. And Curse of Karna is a blend with mythological narrative with a modern concern, caste, injustice, etc. While Karnabharam, we can see it was written in a classical Sanskrit, and it focusing on inner conflict rather than action, and the use of metaphor, imagery, pathos, etc. And also use the heavy use of symbolism like burden is equal to like a fate, curse, inner struggle, etc. Comparative lens. So in the both place when we see the Bhasa, Bhasa described as a glorified Karna as a Danvir noble hero rather than tragic hero, and Kailasam shows the Karna as a tragic hero rather than his glory of Karna. And another thing is Bhasa in the play Karnabharam, Bhasa described as a inner conflict, inner struggle of Karna, and Kailasam described Karna as an outer struggle, like he faced lots of problems in his life, like he was born, but his mother rejected, and he was not participation in Draupadi Swayamvar because of his caste, and he was not get education from Parshuram because of his caste. So he during his life he faced lots of social rejection. So we can see in the Kailasam the curse or Karna, and Bhasa used the philosophical, dignified, and symbolic use in the, and while Kailasam used the emotional, critical, and societal and realistic themes in this play. This is my references and the conclusion. So in the both the place, the very significant retelling of Mahabharat in a particular character Karna, and it was showing the Karna as one of the most complex and tragic figure of the Mahabharat. Kailasam focused on the social injustice, caste-based humiliation, and shaped Karna's suffering, portraying him as a victim of prejudice and rejection. In a contrast, Bhasa emphasizes Karna's acceptance of destiny, his noble generosity, and the heavy burden of loyalty he carries. Together, their portraits enrich Karna's image as an unsung hero, marginalized, yet dignified, tragic, yet profoundly human. So this is from my side. Now you can ask question to me.
So, Sanket, my question is which qualities of Karna make him both a tragic and heroic figure?
Okay. So in a Karna, when we see the Karna is a tragic hero because of his uh, જન્મ જ થાય છે ત્યારે જ તે એને એના માતા પિતાથી એનેથી દૂર થઈ જાય છે. પછી he faced lots of social problems like rejection of society. He was not proper get education. He faced lots of caste discrimination, injustice, inequality. So it's make a Karna as a tragic hero. While in the play Karnabharam, when we see the Karnabharam, Karna Bhas described as a glorify Karna like a Danvir, his loyalty, his good archery skill make him as a heroic figure. Okay, next question.
So, Sanket, my question is in what ways do both play differ from each other in particular reason?
Okay, so when we see the Karnabharam, we see the glorify Karna. Karna is a Danvir, his loyalty, and praise of Karna, and describe more Karna as a heroic figure rather than tragic. And in the curse or Karna, we see the tragic figure of Karna. He faced lots of problems, societal problem, caste discrimination, inequality, injustice. He was not get education of from Parshuram. So this kind of rejection showing the tragic figures. So this kind of difference we can see in the both place. Thank you from my side.